Hello, this is Mr. Stansbury. I'm going to take you through the 10G notes on the cosine rule. At the end of this, you should be able to say that I can use the cosine rule to find missing measures of a triangle. Alright, so let's talk about what the cosine rule is. So, the cosine rule is if you are given two sides and the included angle, you can find the third side. Okay, so just like what we talked about in the previous lesson here, the two sides and the included angle would look something like this. You've got two sides and the angle that's in between it. That's two sides and the included angle. So this is example 18 from page 339. So let's find the two decimal places, the length of BC. So that's this missing angle, this missing side over here. So the missing side squared, so we'll call that, instead of question mark, let's call that x. So we'll say x squared is going to equal the two sides, one side squared plus the other side squared. So let's do 11 squared plus 13 squared, and then minus twice the side 11 times 13 times the cosine of that included angle, which is 42 degrees. So x squared is going to equal this big jumbled mess here. So let's figure out what that is. Alright, so let's do 11 squared plus 13 squared minus 2 times 11 times 13 cosine of 42 degrees, and that gives us 77.46. Right? So to figure out what x is, we take the square root of both of those, and we get that x equals, so let's square root our answer here, and we get 8.801. So let's call that 8.80 centimeters. Alright, so that is 8.80 is the length of BC. So BC is about 8.8 centimeters. Alright, so you can actually also use this cosine rule here to find any angle if you are given all three sides. And again, notice that this triangle here doesn't necessarily have to be a right triangle. It can be in any old triangle. So same thing here. So given three sides, you can find any angle that you want by using this. Cosine of the angle equals adjacent side plus adjacent side minus the opposite side of the angle, all divided by 2 times the adjacent side times the adjacent side. For example, example 19, in triangle ABC, AB equals 7 centimeters, BC is 8 centimeters, and CA is 5 centimeters. Find the measure of angle BCA. So here's what the picture of that looks like. So here's AB is 7 centimeters, BC is 8 centimeters, and CA is 5 centimeters. Find the measure of angle BCA. So we want this one here. So to do that, we will just do, let's try I guess we need the same color here. So cosine of that angle theta is going to equal the two adjacent sides, so that's 5 and 8. So 5 squared plus 8 squared minus the opposite side, which in this case is 7 squared, all divided by 2 times the adjacent side times the other adjacent side. So 2 times 5 times 8. Alright, and then that's going to be what we're going to want to figure out. So just to kind of help us not make mistakes, let's do the numerator and then do the denominator, and then we'll find the cosine of that. So let's do this. Let's do 5 squared plus 8 squared minus 7 squared gives us 40. So we have cosine theta equals 40 over, and then we have 2 times 5 times 8, which is what, 80? Yeah, over 80. So now we want to do cosine theta equals 40 over 80. So when we're looking for an angle, second cosine, and you could either do 40 divided by 80, or if you knew that that is 1/2, 1 divided by 2, or 0.5 would work obviously too. Push enter and you get that the angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so measure of angle BCA equals, this wasn't even an approximation because it gave us exactly 60 degrees, so equals 60 degrees. All right, so you should now be able to say that I can use the cosine rule to find missing measures of a triangle, so both a missing side, or in this case here, a missing angle. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks.